Hi there. In this quick video we will be taking a look at this PARKSIDE combination striking tool set, 6 pieces in total, from Lidl or Kaufland. Both carry PARKSIDE tools now, it seems, so depends on where you find them. That's quite nice, and I will show you what I had up until now. I was quite limited in this department, and when I saw this set for, I think it was $3 or something like that, €2.50, basically almost nothing. If I recall correctly the price, I had that feeling, wait, how much is this? It was too cheap, basically. Let's be a bit professional in here. Yep. So, in Austria, it seems this was made. Was it actually made in Austria? Hard to tell. They have a bunch of addresses. Well, no, actually, producer Österreich, so Austria. Okay, that's nice. Like to see stuff being still made in Europe. So, a nice metal box. Basically, I paid for the whole thing what the metal box would would be worth almost. Quite heavy pieces. This red paint on them seems quite thick. It's almost impossible to get them out, so I'm going to start from the middle. It's a bit easier. If my camera would help focus, this is the length, and this is the cross chisel to make channels basically with it and clean channel edges. Nice. I don't think I have ever used something like that, like this. The manufacturing on them looks quite okay. I don't, let's put that to the side, it's easier to get the next ones. I don't see absolutely anything wrong with them. And this is the only thing, actually not, I'm a bit lying at this point, not the only thing that I already have, but I paid almost as much for a single thing as for this whole toolbox. Be back in a second, let me search for them. And I'm back. Let me just quickly show you what I had up until now. This was the punch that I had with a 2mm tip on it, and I needed to quite sharpen it. It was basically kind of flat like this one. I wanted something a bit sharp. Yeah, it does the trick. So this is all that I had, and now I also have the thicker one, depending on what I need to do and where I need to mark something. But this thingy was almost the price of this whole box. So yeah, there's that. Nice. And I will tell you in time, if you ask in the comments how these things fare. I did not have something like this to punch holes. So this is a 3mm and this is a 4mm to punch holes into sheet metal. You basically put it on a piece of wood or something, put this and smack it with a hammer, and it will cut exactly the size of the tip, 3 and 4mm. For really thin metal, this is basically easier than drilling many holes. You just punch, 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 and you did what you needed to do. Chisel. For this, basically, I kind of only had this made by my father when he was working back at the factory a lot of years ago. Really strong metal. I think this was from some cutting tool, honestly, because it's sharp on these edges, and just file down. But this is the professional thing, although something gives me the impression that this has a stronger steel in it, but might not be ideal for smacking into something. Might be a bit too hard for that. Presumably this is the perfect kind of steel for smacking and basically cutting like that. If you want to see the size of it. And yeah, this is the biggest of them all. I have, let's say, why didn't I take that out? I decided it's not worth showing, but hey, if we are at it, only this thing, which is actually bigger, but as you can see, I've used it in cement, so it's not that happy now, but I can also sharpen it to this level again if need come. But yeah, now I have a smaller one and basically something like this, so that's great. Anyway, there's that. So I kind of like these tools. I think they tell us that this can also be used for deburring. I also have a dedicated tool for deburring, which again, probably it was something completely different and was made into a deburring tool. From what I can see in here, the channels, again by my father back in the day. Maybe somebody has any idea what the mark on it means and what could this have been at a point in time. So there's that. Up until now, I like what I see. I will obviously start using this set, and I will update you in this video, and you can for sure ask me in the comments, even after the video is live, how this fare over the years, 5, 10 years, 20, 30, whatever, many years. Hopefully we will still all be here and YouTube will still be a thing for us to communicate through. First use ever. I want to widen this hole in this locking washer, so I'm putting it on this plastic in here, and I'm going to smack it with a hammer because it doesn't fit on this particular screw yet. And I think we should be done, but I need to smack it with the hammer a little bit on the sides to get it loose. Oh, come on, I'm so dumb. This, I think, was hardened steel, and it makes sense because otherwise these things would get crushed when you tighten the screws. So I insisted a bit too much. It was almost going in from the first try, and then I said, we can make that better. Nope, we cannot. Come on, focus on the tool. These are just tiny marks, so the tool is good to go even after meeting hardened steel. Awesome, stupid me. So, we are back a while later. I was under the impression that I'm going to use this a lot. Nope, not really. So it's the type of tool that it's nice to have it, but probably you will use it once a year or something like that, at least for the jobs that I do. I managed to damage the end of this one by hammering like an idiot on the end of a shaft when I was trying to get it out. So it did bend a little bit, but believe me, I was hammering like an idiot. Here's proof. So yeah, I'm not sure if I did this also. Maybe it finally went out and I slipped and this went in the big hole or something, or it was like this from the start, although I don't think so, so probably I also did that. Anyway, but yeah, this can be easily fixed with just a file, so no issue whatsoever in there. I think I also used this one to widen a hole. It has some marks in here, but they are minimal. And honestly, for the rest, I literally don't think I actually ever used. Actually, you know what? We can take a look. No, so these three absolutely unused. This one probably I also used, but just a tiny bit. So yeah, these things are sharp, so they will cut for sure. But I did not need to use them, and I'm not going to try and just play with something for the sake of the video. But feel free to ask me in the comments over the years if these things are still doing the job and if I really need it more than this. But, up until now they seem fine, but I just didn't have proper jobs for them. That's about it. So hope this video helps you, in which case please give it a like, check out my other videos, and as always, see you in the next one.